Thank you, sir.
Proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That is the thing. I'll give you time. You just don't say what you did.
Yes, sir.
What you learned here, what is important out here, okay, and practicing the
Okay.
OAR.
OAR.
And then ask them, clarify your doubts.
Okay.
Okay, all yours. Please settle down. We are happy to have Pranav and he told us also to get this is the camp here. And they were all sitting behind, all of them helping me out.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So I was a student here just a month ago. I was sitting in these chairs where you are right now. So my name is Pranav Garganava. I'm an NDA entry student and I cleared my SSB from 4 FSB Varanasi on the 15th of July. So the experience of SSB is a very unique one and it was a very enriching one which helped me a lot. So what I would like to say is the time I spent, the 2 weeks which I spent here as a cadet here helped me a lot, especially during the psychological test. I would say Thomas sir and his teaching methods were very effective, and while during class I may have felt that my stories may not have made such an impact, I sure as hell completed every one of my story. No, I didn't even leave a single line. I concluded and started every single story on time due to Thomas sir and his teaching methods. And also the OLQs that they hammer into you, and Thomas sir always the factors and the OLQs which he taught us, they were all very effective, and he taught us to express them. You have to express them in your own way and not just rectification of any other person is not helping you there. I expressed my own views through and expressed my own qualities. I couldn't express them all, but I sure as hell at least expressed I think 15 or 16 of them properly in my WAT and TAT. And even in the OR, I thought I faced a little problem myself. But I would advise you to focus more on non-verbal reasoning and verbal reasoning. When I gave the test here, I feel that the standard of tests which I gave at the SSB were of a little higher caliber. And I think Thomas sir told you that the OR is of 45 minutes and 60 minutes on 120 questions. But what happened this year was I got 2 twists instead of 1. And I think the time per question was less than 30 seconds, around 20 seconds per question. So I would suggest you to just practice yourself keeping that in mind. And I would suggest that the first 3 links I practiced from myself, and I would focus more on the psychological and the GTO aspect of the SSB instead of the OR if you're already good enough. If you feel like you need improvement, if you're below 80%, I feel you should make some effort in this. Otherwise, I would tell you to focus more on your psychological aspect like TAT and WAT. I myself practiced a lot. The material which Thomas sir gave you, the 300 words which are there, I practiced around 200, 250. And TAT, you have to write stories on here, and you can search images on Google. Of course, it will help. And during the GTO part, I feel like personally, during the IO, I just got injured during my command task before, so I got hit with the ball in the stomach. So during the IO, I only completed 3 tasks out of 10. There was one friend of mine who completed 10 out of 10. You don't know how difficult that is. There was one guy who fell 14 feet from the tiger leap. I think the green chest numbers have gone through it. So he also got cleared with me. So it doesn't matter about the GTO aspect. If you're not physically capable, just don't take too much. But I would just tell you to focus upon the GD part. Like there are the 2 group discussions. I would say me and my friend, the other one who was with me, he was chest number 19 and I was chest number 42. So we both performed exceptionally well in the GD, I would say. So and he also could not perform much in the IO. And personally, the GTO will put more pressure on you during the command task and even during your PGT progressive group task also on you specifically, just to ask like in my personal experience, the GTO when I was completing the command task, he gave me extra obstacles and provided new situations also where the obstacles could have failed. My solutions were not viable. So I would say that the more pressure he puts on you, don't be discouraged. Just smile in his face and just think of a new solution and offer whatever you're thinking. So I would say to the GTO is the hardest part which I have faced personally. And the interview, it was mostly personal and a few general based questions. You just brush up on your international and national news, and whatever topic interests you, whatever you have written in your PIK forms, just if you've written sports, you're interested in sports, just learn about the Olympics, something, whatever has happened in the past 3 months and regarding that also. So he asked me about some of my sports activity in the past, and it was mostly personal. So you have to analyze yourself before going to the SSB itself. You have to know your own strengths and weaknesses. You have to know what your friends think of you, what your parents think of you. If you write it down, it helps you a lot. And even during the self description, I would say it helped me a lot because I already practiced once or twice before going to the SSB. So just practice the OIR and psych also. And thank you. Best of luck. I hope everyone clears the SSB from here.
Thank you.
So, in the morning when I said about them, now you are also convinced that you can clear the SSB. Alright, so thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Any changes you feel that you want to be done here, you can tell me when I come there.
Okay, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
And